Okay, so hi. You probably clicked on this video in hopes that this was some sort of ASMR video, but guess what? This ain't no ASMR video, motherfucker. Look at my channel. Do I look like an ASMR artist? In this video, I'm just gonna chill and draw. Don't go away yet. Don't go away. Don't go away. We could be drawing together. There you go. There you go. That's the purpose of this video, you know? We could be sitting here drawing together or something. I guess I should break down my steps at this point. So basically I started off with a normal sketch, you know, and next I just sketch over that initial sketch. Like at first this drawing was all blocky and stuff until I added some details on top of details on top of details. Right now I guess you can see I'm working on the base line art. This isn't the official line art. This is just me making out the actual figure with the brush tool, and that's it. First and foremost, I forgot to say, how was your day? You know, how have you guys been? You say you've been good. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, dude, girl, boy. I don't know. I don't know who watches me, so yeah. But I hope the rest of your day goes well. I just realized that I have to somehow talk through this for like 30 to 45 minutes. I don't know how long this video is going to be, and yes, this is a voiceover. There ain't no way that I was gonna commentate over this while drawing, because when I draw, it's like I have to concentrate on every little movement that I do, and plus I'm sure none of you guys want to hear like all that clicking noise from the mouse or all that tabbing noise in the background of me pressing the different keys and whatnot. So I just decided to do a voiceover. Thing is, all my friends ask me, yo, why don't you do ASMR or something like that? And I'm like, bruh, I don't think I'm cut for that. Like, for instance, if I try to do ASMR, it's gonna sound something like this. Not like that. Hold on. hold on. It'll sound something like this. Like, I got some pomegranate seeds right here. And that's all I can do. But anyway, if you did click on this video, this is just a study of how I usually draw, or a study of me trying to figure out my own art style. And who knows, I can legit be your background noise, or I can put you to sleep. That's another thing that I'm good at. For some reason, I'm really good at putting people to sleep. It's like a superpower, you know? I could be at a Burger King drive-thru and give them my order, and then all of a sudden I hear I'm like, hello? Anyone there? Like, give me my fries. But yeah, as you can see, it's getting there. I'm basically sketching over a sketch. I know it sounds crazy, but it's natural, you know. Damn, this is awkward. How do streamers do this? And just in case, I do have a reference of an actual photo. You guys can't see it because it's on my phone, and I don't know how to transfer the... Actually, I could throw up a screenshot of it, but I don't want anyone to snoop up the photo, because the photo is a picture of a girl that I have feelings for, and I don't want the YouTube geeks. Geeks are cool, but there are some bad geeks out there that will go online and reverse image somehow trace the photo back to a real person and figure it out, and I don't want that to happen. So dang, what else is there to talk about? Welcome. Oh, and if you look on my channel, I do have a series going on called the Nightmare Horror Story series. It's in my YouTube shorts. I still haven't forgot about it. I know people are looking forward to part 4, and just know I'm getting to it. Don't worry, I got you. It just takes time to get all the voices figured out. Moving on, I'm just adding small details into her face, like her eyelashes. Okay, now what the fuck am I doing here? Eventually I want to get into painting my digital art styles, but I feel like painting just depends on what you want to do or how do you want your art to look. For this one, I'm not going to paint it. I'm just going to use ink, digital ink, just to give it a 2D look. I feel like if I added any type of painting, or like use painting brushes in this, that's for like realism and like semi-realism. That's not exactly what my art style is. My art style has somewhat semi-realism, but not exactly. It's like from 1 to 10%, my art style is like 5% semi-realism. That makes no sense, does it? I say 5% because it's still 2D, but at the same time I add like semi-realistic effects. Like I do use an airbrush on her skin at the end, and I do try to add some texture. And I don't know if this is just me, but do you guys also get like swamp ass when you draw for a long period of time? I know this is so off topic, but I'm so sorry. My intrusive thoughts took over, bruh. But like, you ever just sit there for a long period of time and then, okay, yeah, I'll go back to the main topic. So at this point, I'm working on trying to figure out her skin tone and what skin tone I should use. I really like this one, and literally all I do is I just go around the entire skin. Does that make sense? I literally just paint whatever her skin is in the background. I'm not really gonna get too much into the hand because that's more in the foreground. Hold on, I gotta draw like some hair on this arm just because she has hair right here in the photo and I don't want that to be bare. It's just like she has a fat arm right there. But yeah, and then after I finish applying the skin tone, I literally just go along the line art and just erase any unnecessary colors that shouldn't be there. Well, there it is. There was the ASMR part of the video. Don't say I never did nothing for you. I'm kidding. It is at this point where I begin to work on the eyebrows, and the way that I do eyebrows is that I just use the quick selection tool, a polyline quick selection tool. And then after I finish selecting the eyebrow that I want, I just color it in. Eventually I want to get to a point where I don't have to try so hard to draw a character of mine, because I see a lot of YouTubers or artist YouTubers doing very quick sketches and quick sessions and coloring it like it's just natural to them. I can't do that shit. However, it's always not good to compare. Everyone has their own style, everyone has their own journey, and everyone likes what they like. Everyone's different. For me, it takes me longer, and that's probably like a habit that I developed over time, especially from sketching in sketchbooks. I started off with drawing with pencils in like small sketchbooks, and eventually I upgraded to a laptop, then to a drawing tablet, and going from a pencil to a mouse to a what the fuck is this called again? A pen. I just feel like I really need to figure out my style in order to progressively get better. What's the word I'm looking for? And to enhance my speed in which I draw and color. Pardon me for ranting. So let me just explain what's going on. If you look to the far right side, I basically section off all of my layers and I put them into a folder called face colors, because that's where all my colors are that I use for her face. That was the simplest sentence I've ever said today. I put all the layers in the face color layers because I painted her face colors with colors on the face and put them in a layer and put them in a folder all together underneath a folder called face colors. So if I had to go from step 1 all the way up to step whatever the fuck we at right now, I'm gonna say sketching would be number 1, rough sketch number 2, line art number 3, basic colors number 4. And by basic colors I mean just adding just the basic colors that you can think of. Every hair color has a basic hair color. Now dirty blonde, you guys are screwed, but brown, black, gray, I think that's all the hair colors in the world. Brown, black, gray, yellow. I guess you can do purple or pink or blue or whatever your interest is. Basic colors first. Even with skin tone, even with the lips, I just used one basic color for now. I actually despise the way I just said lips just now. Even the lips, boy. Look at those lips. So demure. So mindful. I'm so sorry for making everyone cringe because of that. But if you clicked on this video, you signed up for it. I have this weird tendency of making people uncomfortable and enjoying it for no reason at all. How far am I into this video? 1 hour and 25 minutes? Ooh, girl. Yeah, you guys are gonna get the chopped down version of this, trust me. And now we have gotten to working on the foreground. As you can see, I finished coloring her fingers, and now I'm going to move on to her sweater. That's why I tried to separate her skin tone from her other skin tones that are in the foreground and the background, because now I can color the hand any way I want, and I can color her sweater any way I want. Right now my girl is going all natural. She don't need makeup. Now at this point I'm going to start adding some blush so that way she doesn't look so flat. I think this is the term that people call rendering. I'm still learning how to do that. I've never really practiced rendering except when it came to like hair. At this point I'm starting to realize what women go through when it comes to putting on mascara, because geez, I have to be so gentle. Okay, now I have to work on the other eye. Now I'm not sure if I'm the only one that does this, but sometimes when I don't feel like drawing on the left side of a drawing's face, I flip the entire canvas and I just draw with my right hand, because I am right-handed, and so it's kind of it feels weird. Like stretching my hand over the screen just to get the left side, or just like drawing on the left side is just weird in general to me. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, maybe some other people do it. At this point, I'm working on the lips. I'm just adding some glossy highlights to the lips so that way they look a little voluptuous. I'm not doing a very good job, and so I'm just gonna add some airbrush colors to it. And speaking of lips, I didn't forget about the ASMR part. What are you guys gonna do with me? I've decided to work on the hands a little bit and add some blush and redness to her fingers and her knuckles. Voila! But wait, we're not done yet. So I have this little technique where I add a layer on top of my line art, and I basically attach it to the line art and I color the line art. How many times am I gonna say line art in one sentence? I'm not sure how to describe what this does to my drawing, but the best way I can put it is that it softens the dark, harsh lines. It also makes her outlines appear less bold. Since the line art is so bold and dark, sometimes it overpowers the actual skin tones and the actual colors in the drawing. Softening these lines up is gonna make the drawing appear gentle and less bold. Now at this point, I'm beginning to work on her eyebrows, making them a shade darker, so at least they can match her actual natural hair color and her eyes. And speaking of the eyes, I'm also gonna add some shading to her iris, just to give it some more life and a little sparkling detail, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And me personally, I think my favorite part about drawing people has to be the eyes. That has to be my favorite part when it comes to drawing people. They're super simple, super easy, and you can't go wrong with drawing an eye. You can make an eye any shade you want, you can make it any color you want. I love drawing the eyes. Now, it's time to move on to the hair. I have a good and bad history with hair, but this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a learning experience for the both of us. Because I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I suck at drawing hair. I know I said I didn't, but I do. We have a good and bad relationship. But I'm gonna try to stick with the flow. The flow from her temple all the way down to the hanging hair on her shoulders. And then I'm just gonna blend it all in so nothing crazy sticks out. And if you guys have stuck around for this long, you might as well hit that like button for your boy, you know. I rarely upload videos like these. I usually just upload YouTube shorts because, you know, I can rant about stuff for a while. So leave a like if you're still here. I will greatly appreciate it. Now, one tip I have of how I draw hair is if I'm doing an actual like real person like this, I try to stay in the range of the same shades of dark brown, brown, and then light brown. If she has brown hair, I'm gonna stay with brown hair. If she has yellow hair, then she's gonna get yellow hair. This is how I do it. Now, at this point I'm working on the sweater, and I'm doing something pretty easy. I'm just shading it and blending the colors in, and that's it. That's the most I can do with the sweater. I just add the shade and that's it. Right here, I'm deciding to change her eye size because this has been bothering me for the whole video, was her two different eye sizes. Before, I said the eyes were my favorite part of the body to draw, and I know the comments are gonna be like, how this man gonna say it's his favorite part and he made one eye bigger than the other? I know, I saw that way early on, and now I'm just trying to fix it. And the way I fixed it is that I just grouped all the layers together, which you should never do. Never do that. Never group your layers together ever like I did. I was being dumb and desperate at this point. But yeah, never group your layers together. I did that just so I can fix the eye, and I decided to be done with the drawing at this point. But once I fixed the eye, I thought to myself, okay, now she looks better. That's the way that I wanted her to look. Now that I'm telling myself, okay, I'm done, I'm finished, I don't want to do anything else to it, now I'm just going to add a background to her. I didn't really take the background seriously because if you look at my previous artwork on this channel, I rarely ever draw backgrounds for some reason. I'm scared, I'll be honest. As an artist, I'm afraid to draw backgrounds. I know I can do it, I just don't. I'm also gonna make her lips a little bit more plump, and there we go. And now we have reached the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around, and have a good day. Keep drawing, keep getting inspired. It's been real.